Well, hello everyone. It's Joe from the Strange Voyage Files. It's March 3rd, 2026, and this is an unboxing video. This is Black Sabbath, Supersonic Years, the 70 singles box set. We're going to open this up. I had absolutely no intention of getting this whatsoever. I knew it existed. It really, I don't know, didn't really care too much about it, and I was just, strolling around on eBay few days ago, and I saw this for a really good price. Like, pretty much half of what other people want. And I'm looking through, I'm like, something's got to be wrong. Something. Um, no, it's, I don't know, somebody must have just had it forever and said, I need to move this thing. So, got the little hype sticker, and it says, I'm going to read it as you can see my background, because I can't read this thing. I am too blind. It says the 70 singles box set, 10 rare 7-inch singles in color sleeves, remastered with original edits, including new liner notes and strictly limited edition box set. I think there's a limmer. Well, we'll see. All right, let's see if we can take this off first. I always like to try to take the sticker off and put it on the actual box. Good, this one looks like it's coming off. Good, it came off pretty easy. Well, that's nice. All right, let's open this guy up. All right. All right, garbage. Let's put the sticker on here real quick. Let's move the keyboard out of the way. No need for the keyboard. Near, near, near. Alright. A little crooked, but I don't care. Here we go. America. Alright, let's open this guy up. Alright, so we open this up. Yep, it looks like we have a little booklet here. Oh, like just a little explanation of the singles and stories behind them and whatnot. Okay. And the first one is Evil Woman, Don't You Play Your Game With Me. Back with Wicked World. And Ozzy always tells the story that if you read his book, I Am Ozzy, that he will tell the story. Is something else in there? Felt like there was something else in there. It's cool. This is the Warner Brother pressing. I was kind of curious whether it was going to be Warner Brothers or Vertigo. But he always tells a story that they played BBC One. I think that's the radio station. BBC One played Evil Woman once at like 5 in the morning. And he got up. He said it was like the only time he's ever gotten up that early in his life. And his mom was up, and he was singing it for his mom. Well, after the fact, because he was so excited. So that's really cool. But again, that was the Crow song that they did as a cover. And if you listen, I do, again, it's Sabbath, but I do like the Sabbath version more than the Crow version. Probably also used to it more, but very cool. Okay, we got Paranoid. Back with The Wizard. Yep, and again, we got that. Got the big circle in the middle where you had to get the adapter. Remember those things? Remember those little yellow adapters? This one doesn't have one. Oh, Electric Funeral. Talk about a gem. That's Iron Man. That's the actual single. And I like this side's got the Vertigo. So that's pretty cool, man. Wish I was alive for these albums when they actually came out. Tomorrow's Dream. Back with Laguna Sunrise. And Sabbath was really, these are just, Sabbath was really not known. I mean, obviously you got Paranoid, Iron Man, War Pigs, Paranoid and Iron Man were the singles. But Sabbath is not known for its singles. Sabbath is a band that, it's an album band. It really, and Tomorrow's Dream is a great song. It's a great song to be a single. But probably didn't do what it should have done. And, I think I showed the back of this, did I not? Tomorrow's Dream is a great song, but man, then you got like Snowblind and Supernaut. Oh, my favorite song of all time from their my favorite album, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Back with Changes. So I guess Changes was never a single? Oh, this is, okay. So now we're getting into where Warner Brothers switches to that like palm tree, that very California looking label, going from the puke green to the sunny California. Hole in the Sky. Oh, Am I Going Insane? Back with Hole in the Sky. I'm wondering if this was just a Japanese release. So let's see if it was. Let's see what the label would be. That's still the Warner Brothers. All sunny in California. And that always, I will never not think of Sean Cassidy when I see this, because I believe the Do Run Run, I don't know, it was 3 or 4, whatever it was, when that came out, and I'm pretty sure it was on that label. If not, for some reason, my mind has an association of Sean Cassidy, the Do Run Run, with that Warner Brothers label. Gypsy, off my second favorite, back with She's Gone. My second favorite Black Sabbath album, Technical Ecstasy. I don't care what you guys say. Say what you want. It is my second favorite. I love it. It's All Right with Rock and Roll Doctor. It's all right, man. That song should have gone farther than it did. But at this point, people were kind of like, well, wait, is this still our Sabbath? What is this? This is too, like, reminiscent of REO Speedwagon when they were listening to Technical Ecstasy. And then, wait a minute, so the B-side of Gypsy was She's Gone. Never Say Die, back with She's Gone Again. That's crazy. I think they should have put You Won't Change Me as a B-side. Actually, I think it should have been a single. Oh, what's this? I don't know if I've really ever known this Warner Brothers label. Interesting. No recollection to me. Man, do I love You Won't Change Me. Again, not only one of the best, probably definitely the best song of Technical Ecstasy for me. One of the best Sabbath songs of all time. Hard Road, great song. Man, if you remember, guys, and I always did like Never Say Die. A side was better than the B side. And when you get to like Breakout and Swinging the Chain, yeah, I'll agree they're not the greatest songs. But God, Never Say Die. It was it's like The Elder. That was just always the worst Black Sabbath album. Even in the 80s and early 90s, Never Say Die's the worst. Never Say Die's the worst. Never Say Die's the worst. A lot of that had to do with people didn't even know Forbidden existed. Unless you were a big Sabbath fan, people didn't even know. So again, this was interesting. This was really an impulse buy. Again, I was just screwing around on eBay, and like, is there anything cool from Black Sabbath? Is there anything cool from Black Sabbath? Is there anything, and this came up. I've seen this a bunch of times. I'm like, nah. Yeah, it would be nice to have, but I'm not spending. I mean, I don't know what people want, 150 or something. Like, no, not for the singles, not for. And there's no unreleased. Like, it's not like One Up the B-side or Burning Ambition or something. Something like that is a cool B-side. It's just songs from the albums. So, but like I said, this thing came across and it was pretty darn. It was really, really affordable compared to what people were asking. You know, I almost wanted to ask the guy, "Are you just trying to unload this thing?" But I probably. And I got something else that I got that I was actually looking for. Oh, it's kind of cool if you can see the Supersonic ears. Something else that's coming that I was originally looking for when I caught this deal, and that deal was pretty darn good too. So I'm going to do an unboxing for something in the when it shows up coming from Japan. So have an eye out for that. Next, I don't know, who knows? It's coming from Japan. So tracking says I think it's in the Pacific Ocean. So there you go. But yeah, I don't think this thing, the Supersonic Ears box set, I don't think it made the waves they were hoping it would. I think they're kind of just grasping at straws, and because man, I mean, I remember this coming out, and I don't think too many people were throwing each other in the river to go get this thing. So I could see. I bet if you're a Sabbath fan, I would venture to say I don't know how much this thing was. I mean, the guy may have even taken a loss. I mean, really, it was really reasonably priced. I don't know, man. I think if you're a Sabbath fan and you just want this to be a completionist or to just have as part of your collection, give it a couple of years because I think people are just going to want to unload. Like, same thing with the See You on the Other Side box sets, especially the ones that are not signed. I do it just out of curiosity now. I go on eBay and some of those box sets from the same sellers are still there, and I see the price going down on some of them, some I'm not. Especially the unsigned ones. The signed ones I think are going to stay somewhat stable. But I don't know. So they were being sold for what, $600? I don't know. Those were signed though. I don't know what the unsigned were going. I'll bet you if you're patient enough and you wait a couple, 2-3 years, I bet you'll get that. Not far off from what they was being offered for. I think people just want to get rid of them at that point in time, sitting around collecting dust. But who knows? All right, so it's cool. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have this? Do you guys, is this something you would want to add to your collection? Again, it's neat, and for the price, I could not beat it. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification thingy-mabobber, and I will see you.